Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and it is time to announce the long-awaited return of the Fire Emblem Gladiator Arena, the show where you guys submit Fire Emblem style gladiators and I pit them up against each other in the ring to see who will come out on top. Last season we did a 2v2 format, which was both chaotic and extremely imbalanced, so this season we're going back to a classic 1v1. However, this time around we've learned a lot from the past two seasons, and we're going to make some changes to the format to ensure matches are competitive and fun. As always, there's a Google Doc linked in the video description below with all the information required to create and submit your gladiator, so make sure you read through it, as we made many changes this season. Inside this doc, you can find a character template which you can fill out and leave in the comment section of either this video or the latest stream mod for the Gladiator Arena itself, or you can head over to my Patreon page and leave your gladiator there, as I will pick a few from this page every week. You start out by filling out your character's in-game name. Don't make it too long. Then you can pick a class. We have lots of extra classes to include this time around, but some have been omitted from previous seasons, such as summoners. They were simply too broken. Then you can select your elemental affinity. This gives you some small boosts, so it actually matters this time around. This year, you can pick up to 7 boons, but for every boon, you must also pick a Bane. They influence your base stats in this way. Then you can go ahead and select up to 5 skills. You have a total of 10 skill points to use, and skills come in different tiers which cost different points. However, this season we are enforcing a rule of at least 1 proc-based skill per build. This is to ensure variety and to prevent 100% win or loss matches. Then you select up to 4 items in your starting inventory. We have a much bigger selection of weapons and tomes this season, along with a brand new kind of item, rings, which will grant passive bonuses when held in your inventory. Be wary though, they can be stolen. You can then select 3 battle cries and 3 death quotes, which will be shown at random to give some variety. If your gladiator is selected, I will heart your comment and give you a response. You can then submit a portrait, and if you wish, a custom palette or animation to this email. If you don't have a portrait handy, we can pick one for you. There are a lot of changes from last season, so make sure you read the document thoroughly before submitting your build. Once your gladiator is locked in, it will not be changed, so take your time before submitting. Every stream, we will see 16 gladiators go up against each other in a classic best of 3 style tournament bracket, where ultimately 2 will face each other in the finale, which will be a best of 5. In the last 2 seasons, I ended up doing 8 streams, which meant that there were 8 finalists. But this season, I will be doing 16 streams, meaning we will have a full bracket of 16 gladiators for the finale. This means that in total, there will be 128 gladiators picked for this season. So you have a good chance of being selected for this if you're diligent. This is the arena we will be fighting on in Season 3. It's a lot bigger and actually features some terrain like pillars and stairs, and there are some skills which benefit from this, so make sure to check them out. As with Season 1, the gladiators will begin in the ring together, and the one with the highest speed stat will be the one going first. If speed is tied, skill decides. If skill is tied, luck decides. And there are skills you can choose which adds or subtracts from this number, so strategize accordingly. A brand new mechanic in this season is a replacement of the sudden death mechanic. Instead of both gladiators being poisoned after a while, this new fatigue mechanic gradually lowers both gladiators' defenses and avoidance over time, ensuring that no match can stall forever. And as always, at the end of each stream, there's going to be a massive free-for-all where the winner gets an additional chance to qualify for the finale. Anyway guys, that should be all you need to know. We are super excited to launch Season 3 of the Fire Emblem Gladiator Arena. The last one was a complete banger, and we can't wait to see what cheesy builds you guys come up with for this one. My name is Mangs, leave a like and a comment on this video, and I'll see you guys next week.